not a Warren Sapp guy. And then forget about his off-the-field stuff. I just never, when he was on the NFL Today, or not the NFL Today, oh my God, the NFL
Inside
Network.
the NFL.
Yeah, I never was a big...
He's a maniac, that's all. He's just a football-playing maniac.
He tried to intimidate me in the locker room, too, when I was covering the Bucks.
Did he?
Yeah.
Tried to, or did?
Well, it did, yeah. He did.
Penis out? One of those?
No, he got up off his seat and went kind of over the top of me like a bear, and he said, "Get out my face."
Oh, really?
And I got out of his face.
So did you instigate that at all, Al? Did you instigate that? Did it get out my face situation, or you're just wrong place, wrong time?
What happened was that was back when the Buccaneers had Trent Dilfer as their quarterback, and he was not very good. And it was very like the offense was one team and the defense was another team. Their defense was very good. So Warren Sapp used to go on the Bubba the Love Sponge show.
Yeah.
And they used to call Trent Dilfer's answering machine and leave all these crazy messages. And little did I know it was fake. I did not realize at the time that they were not really leaving him messages. So I asked Warren Sapp about it. I asked him why he does that. I go, it seems bad for team chemistry that you're doing this.
Oh, boy.
And he wouldn't answer me. So I go, you're not going to answer?
Oh.
And then he got up and said, get out my face.
Yeah, so I knew there had to be some sort of instigation. And there was an owl-shaped hole in the drywall.
What I love about what Al just said is how that's exactly how Warren would say it.
Oh, sure.
Get out my face.
Yeah.
No, he said he didn't say anything. He didn't answer me. He was paying no attention to me, and I was the only one there.
Oh,
so
boy.
we were off in the corner. It was just us.
One-on-one?
I waited till everyone left because I didn't know how he was going to take it, and I didn't want to ruin anybody else's interviews.
Wow.
So then he just didn't even look up at me, and I had the microphone in his face. Yeah. And I go, you're not going to answer.
Oh, God. That's great.
It's a little Bart Scott, Dan Leberfeld situation there, it sounds
God.
like.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I almost got a kid killed that way, too. I think I told you this with James Harrison. I sent our producer into the Steelers locker room, and this kid was like, 5'8". I'm not kidding. 120 pounds.
Fliegelman.
Well, Fliegelman's more than 120 pounds.
Skinnier than that. Okay. And like he was like a self-proclaimed like just scatterbrain, and he had this high-pitched voice. You're like, what are we doing today? Where are we going? What are we doing? And I'm like, what if we sent him in to try to interview James Harrison? Like, how would that go? So Antonio Brown had a web show at that time called What It Is, where he would just go around the locker room to his teammates and ask the question, what it is.
Okay.
And
sounds about right.
And the teammates would go, they'd be like, what it is, AB, 84, best receiver in the league, that's what it is. And then they put it up on Steelers.com, and it was hilarious, right? So I said, what if we sent Ben Livingston into the Steelers locker room to go up to James Harrison and go, what it is. So he's like, I'll do it, no problem. So he sounded like Terrence and Phillip from South Park. So he just went into the Steelers locker room. He goes, what it is? To James Harrison as he's bending over, like putting his shoes on. And James Harrison goes, what? He goes, what it is? He goes, he stands up and goes, what the hell you say? And then he started stumbling. He got scared. He's like, Antonio Brown walks around and says what it is, and you guys give him great answers, so I figured what it is. And he goes, you ain't AB. I almost got him killed. I really did. Yeah. I almost got him murdered.
Of all guys to go up and do that, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with him.
And I said, so then he called me. I said, how'd it go? I think it went well.